Hello students. Now let us see the separation of components of mixture. There are many mixtures that we need, that are useful to us, that we require in our daily life. But there are many substances which are in the form of mixture and we can't use them as it is. Like seawater. Seawater is rich in salt, but we can't use it directly. So we have to extract salt from that seawater. So actually, the purpose of separating the components is, first purpose is to remove the unwanted and harmful substances. So if that mixture contain any harmful substance or any unwanted thing in it, then it has to be removed. That is the first principle, first criteria. Second is to obtain the pure and useful substance. Right. Now, this principle of separation depends on four things. On what basis we select the method, that this method can be used for separating the components of mixture. So, we decide the method on the basis of four things. Number one is type of mixture. First, we see whether the mixture is homogeneous or heterogeneous. So, we have to see the type of mixture. Second, we have to see the physical state, whether it is present in the solid, liquid or a gaseous state. So different methods are applied for different type of mixtures, different states of mixture. Third, we see the size, shape and color. And fourth, we check the properties, specific properties, like if it possess magnetic property, any component possess a magnetic property, then a separate method can be applied. What is the density, what is the melting point, what is the boiling point of the constituent, all these things are checked before deciding the method that can be used for separating the components. Now let us first see the separation of solid mixtures, because different methods are applied for different type of mixtures. We are taking the first category, that is solid mixture. Here we have seen some examples of this type of mixture. So let us see the first method that can be used. First method is mechanical method or hand picking. Hand picking is a very simple method, like you can separate stones from the pulses or from the rice. That method is of hand picking method. Second method is magnetic method, magnetic separation. This method can be applied only if one of the component, either the useful substance or the harmful substance, is magnetic in nature. So if one of the component is magnetic in nature, then this type of method can be applied to separate the components. Like mixture of iron and sulfur can be separated by this method, because iron is a magnetic substance, it gets attracted by magnet, so it can be separated. Third method is gravitational method. Gravitational method is applied only when one of the component is very heavy in comparison to other component. For example, the mixture of sand and sawdust. Sawdust क्या होता है? Sawdust is a left out of wood. जो वुड वर्क करते हैं उसमें जो लेफ्ट आउट्स होते हैं, दैट इज sawdust, जिसको बोलते हैं लकड़ी का चूरा जो होता है, दैट इज sawdust. So it is very light. So this sand and sawdust can be separated by this method. If you dissolve it in water, then sand will settle down and sawdust will float on water. So by this way you can separate sawdust and sand. Fourth method is sublimation. You have already studied sublimation. That sublimation is a process in which solid directly changes into its vapor state without coming in liquid state. Camphor, naphthalene, iodine, solid carbon dioxide, these are the sublime substances. So if in a mixture one component is sublime, then this method can be applied. Like mixture of sand and iodine, या common salt and ammonium chloride can be separated by this method, because in sand and iodine is sublime substance. In common salt and ammonium chloride is sublime substance. So when you will heat this mixture, then the sublime substance will convert into vapors, leaving behind the second component. So you can easily collect easily separate these two components. One example is given here, that is of mixture of sodium chloride and aluminum chloride, right? So in this we have to heat the mixture. On heating, the sublime substance will convert into vapors. These vapors will settle here, they will condense on the neck of this inverted funnel, and the non-sublime substance will remain in this dish only. So in this way you can separate them. Next method is solvent extraction method. Solvent extraction method is used when one of the component is soluble in particular solvent and other is not soluble. Like you can take example of a mixture of sodium chloride and calcium chloride. Now this sodium chloride and calcium carbonate, out of these two, sodium chloride is soluble in water while calcium carbonate is not soluble in water. So when you will dissolve this mixture in water, sodium chloride will dissolve while calcium carbonate will settle down at the bottom. So you can filter and separate them out. Next method is fractional crystallization method. Fractional crystallization method is used when the solubility of solid components of a mixture is different in the same solvent. So they are soluble in the same solvent, but their solubility is different. Like you can take one example, that is a mixture of common salt and potassium nitrate. So common salt and potassium nitrate both are soluble in water, but solubility of potassium nitrate is more in comparison to sodium chloride, that is common salt. So when you will dissolve this mixture in water and heat it, and after heating when you will start it cooling slowly, then this potassium nitrate will crystallize out first because it is more soluble. It will crystallize out first, leaving behind sodium chloride. So you can separate that crystals. So in this way, sodium chloride and potassium nitrate can be separated.